Blink Stalker versus Blink Stalker micro is one of the purest skill tests in the game. But what actually decides the outcome of a Blink battle? Today I will give you 3 tips to help you make sure that you'll never lose a Blink versus Blink battle ever again. Tip 1. Where do I blink? In order to figure out where to blink, we first must think of what our goals are with blinking. We can identify 3 goals. 1. Saving our Stalker. 2. Maximizing the damage output of our own Stalkers. And 3. Removing the attack priority on the unit we are blinking back. An often made mistake is that people blink their Stalkers as far away from the fight as possible when they're getting low. This accomplishes goal 1 and 3, but fails at maximizing the damage output of our own Stalkers, as during the walk back to the fight, our Stalker will not actually be attacking and thus dealing damage. Another common error is that people blink it back in a straight line, rather than to the side. This will result in Stalkers getting stuck behind one another, once again lowering the damage output that your army could have. The proper way thus to blink your Stalkers is to blink them a short distance to the side. It will remove the attack priorities from your opponent's Stalkers, it will stop it from dying right at that instant, and it can actually create a better concave for yourself, maximizing your damage output. Tip number 2. Flexible focus fire. One of the worst things that can happen in a blink battle is that your entire army goes for a stroll trying to kill a Stalker that just blinked back. In order to avoid this from happening, we will employ a technique known as flexible focus fire. Flexible focus fire allows us to target a Stalker of our opponent, but the moment that our opponent's Stalker will blink back, our Stalkers will not chase it and instead just pick a new target. Now how do you do this? Simple. After targeting one of your opponent's Stalkers with a right click or an A move, you quickly follow it up with a stop, hold position, or a general A move command on the ground. This will keep your units attacking the targeted Stalker unless it moves out of range. If that happens, your Stalker simply will look for a new target and start attacking that one instead automatically. All of that without your interference. Tip 3. Shot dodging. Whenever you are fighting, try to identify which one of your Stalkers is under fire by most of your opponent's Stalkers. This will be the unit that you will want to blink back. Initiate the blink the moment your opponent's Stalker starts shooting. This will render that entire volley of your opponent useless, and it minimizes the damage output of your opponent's blink Stalker army. If you do this well, it can completely change the course of battle. Now let's quickly recap all of the new techniques that we have learned. First, blink back weakened Stalkers to the side of the battle, improving your concave and maximizing your damage output. Use flexible focus fire to make sure your army doesn't chase a single Stalker. And finally, dodge your opponent's shot by blinking away as the volley is initiated. If you follow these tips carefully, you will never lose a Blink Stalker battle again. Unless you have a Blink Stalker battle against someone else that also watched this video. In that case, it will be a draw.